Hey internet, it's Monday. Figure I should get a video out before it's too late. Is this part quiet right here on the video? For whatever reason, the second part of whatever timeline I'm putting together on the editor I'm using always comes in incredibly quiet. No matter how high I put up the level, I don't know, whatever. It just showed up in the last video. Let's just work around it, okay? For now, just pretend. Maybe I should just yell for that one part. Just, yeah, hi everybody. No. Okay, moving on. Just go on with this. So I recently saw the trailer for Paranorman. God, that looks awesome. Never before have I ever wanted to see something so bad and been given so little information on it from the trailer. You have no idea what's going on, but it's awesome. Pretty much what Girl with a Dragon Tattoo did. They just put a bunch of clips together with no dialogue and slapped a cover of Immigrant Song on top of it, and I was hooked. And I'm hooked. I'm just, do that. Let's see this movie. And I did, and it was 2.5 hours long, and there was, like, rape, and then the dude that raped got raped, and there was dead cats, and it was fantastic. For all the reasons I didn't just say. There was more to it. It was a good movie. Go see the movie, if you can sit through it. And the rape. There's a lot of rape. Yeah. So I've lived in Edmonton for like 3-4 years now. Has anybody else in the area noticed that every neighborhood in Edmonton becomes a shady neighborhood after a certain hour? And I don't mean shady as in there's no lights or... I mean shady like... You can get stabbed anywhere in the city. It's gonna happen. Of all the places in town that I've walked at after dark, I haven't seen one place that I haven't been like freaking out I'm gonna get stabbed. I'm not sure if that's okay. Just give me a second here. I'm trying to open this with one hand. On the counter, there we go. Cheers! God, I love Pepsi Lime. I don't drink alcohol. And that's something that really pisses me off is when you tell someone that, and they're like, oh, straight edge. No! Shut up! No. To me, straight edge makes it sound like I'm doing it to make some sort of point, you know, to just take a stand on something. That's not what I'm doing at all. I just don't like the idea of drinking. Can we just all just get over that? Just let it happen? Whenever I tell someone, they're like, what? You don't drink? Really? Why? Why is it such a big deal? We're at the point in society where if you don't drink, it's weird. And I just think that's dumb. You know, you're not killing brain cells? Is there something wrong with you? Is your father an alcoholic? Just let it happen, you know? Personally, I just don't like the idea of having my brain chemistry altered to the point that stupid things become good ideas. It just terrifies me, and I don't see why I should have to do it just because I'm the age to do it. I don't understand why people are always like surprised when they learn that I don't drink. I don't drink. I have never had a drop of alcohol, to my knowledge. I don't understand why it's a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. It's just a preference of mine, and it's, for some reason, it has shock value, and it never made any sense to me. But no, straight edge, I'm not straight edge. I don't do it to make a point. I'm not trying to fit in with some sort of weird subculture, because that's what I think straight edge means to me. It means that you're doing it for a reason. Like, if you call someone a hipster or a goth, it's not just that they like wearing really big stupid glasses or dressing dark, it's that they're actually making a stand on something that they believe in, and that's not what I'm doing. Let's pace up and down the hallway a few more times, shall we? Why is 3D becoming such a big thing? You know, haven't we gotten over, in the years it's taken to develop this technology, haven't we gotten over the novelty of things flying at your face from the screen? You know, see, that's... To me, I'm done with that. Let's just move on with it. I don't think it really adds much to it. It adds a little bit, but not enough to make me pay extra to view it. At that point, I think I'm just paying for the glasses. You know, I'm not there to make a fashion statement. I'm there to watch a movie, not just one aspect of the movie, It's I'm just done. I'm done with 3D. You know that they did like the latest Twilight movie in 4D? You know the ones with like the moving seats in the theater? Why? What's happening there? You need to feel the romance. It is so intense. I'm surprised that hasn't become the next thing so far. Like they advertise it, but you don't see like 4D commercials all the time. It's still in 3D, and I'm done. I'm done with 3D. Let's just move on with our life. Let's stop and let's just put more effort into the movie, and I can pay the same amount, and you're not an idiot. If I was given the chance to pick between 2D movie and a 3D movie, every time I will pick 2D. If I don't have to pay the same, if I have to pay less to see the same movie, that just makes sense. Hasn't the whole point of cinema at this point been the idea of faking 3D in 2D? Like, is it necessary, really? No, it's not, as with a lot of special effects, but they just keep cramming those down our throats. Transformers, you know who you are. God damn, this stuff is excellent. It's so limey. This is something I was going to put in my Now You Know, but I really want to talk about this. Starting June, they're going to be adding the leap second. June 30th, I think. Leap second. And I'll tell you what that's all about. So scientists for the longest time have been using the atomic clock. It measures the time of atomic particles rather than the time of the sun going around the Earth, because it's more accurate. But since it is more accurate, the Earth time that everybody else is keeping, aside from atomic time, is becoming further and further away from the more accurate time. So they're coming in June. I guess what's happening is we're reaching the point that we're almost a second out of sync with atomic time. So they're going to be adding the second in. And now I realize I'm an idiot. Did I just say the sun going around the Earth? No, the Earth going around the sun. There. Okay? Safe. Yes. I don't know how many years in between each leap second it's going to be. It could be like 30. I don't think it's going to be like a leap year, which every 4. But it's something that's happening. And that doesn't make sense to me because it is a second. A second. Think, why? Okay, so household clocks, go around and check all of them. How many of them are like minutes apart? Not seconds, minutes apart. You can't set your clock by the second. You set it by the minute. So no matter how many seconds we lose according to atomic time, we're still going to be off by like 40 seconds every time the power goes out. We have to reset every clock in the house. Everybody in the world is at some point going to be off. This leap second means absolutely nothing to the rest of the world. Atomic scientists, keep your atomic time. We don't care. No one, why would we need that? That's just dumb. Like, we're going to be out of sync with it no matter what you do. But somehow it matters, I guess. Like, I'm pretty sure half the satellites are getting their time off atomic time anyways when we like flip the TV on the weather network. This household clocks, this is not going to affect them at all. If it was like 2 minutes out of sync, yeah, I can see how that'd be a little bit of an issue. This is 1 second. No one cares. Like, this is only affecting a very small amount of people. And it shouldn't matter because those very small amount of people are pretty dependent on atomic time. That being out of sync by 1 second shouldn't be a huge deal. Because as soon as anybody goes on vacation and turns off all of the power in their house, and then comes back and turns it back on, guess who's going to be out of sync with the atomic clock again? That guy. So I think it's dumb. I'm against the leap second. It makes no sense to me at all. It's just dumb. Why are people dumb? I went down to local Tim Hortons a couple nights ago, and I walk up and they're like, "We're closed." I'm like, "It's 5 minutes till you close. Why are you closing?" Like, it's been really slow. It's like, what? I can kind of understand if it's so slow that you have to shut down maybe 20 minutes or half an hour early. I can totally get that. 5 minutes to closing. Just keep it open for 5 minutes. Like, it's not gonna ruin your entire day. You just have to sit behind the counter for 5 minutes. You know who's gonna ruin my day? Because I don't want my freaking ice cap. Even though it was going for an ice cap at like 10 o'clock at night. But that's not the point. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to get off my chest. Get to you. You can catch me on Twitter, Sketch Armstrong. Check in. I'll be making a vid daily. Come back for more random finger pointing at the screen and waving my hands like I'm casting a spell over YouTube. You can expect more of this through the weeks that come by. Yeah, so have fun. Follow me on Twitter. I think I already said that. And I'll catch you on the internet.